If you're looking to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to generate leads for your marketing agency, this video is specifically for you. Before we get into the actual step-by-step guide of using LinkedIn Sales Navigator to generate leads, we have to lay a foundation. And the reason being is without that foundation, your campaign just won't work. The service, the offering, the pitch, all of that really ties into the results that you ultimately get. So in this video, I want to make sure you are in fact successful by the end of it. So what we'll be doing is running through the foundation and how to get there to really lay the groundwork to ensure your campaign is ultimately successful. Now, enough waiting around, let's get into it. So the first thing to start is the service that you're actually offering. What are you actually doing for your clients? And I'll keep this short. There's really a few things that I recommend. You can do digital ads, you can do social media management, website design, you can even do outsourced AI SDRs. But the big piece here is make sure it's something that's not super complicated or super hard to do on behalf of your clients. The reason being is the easier it is to build something and set it up, it makes it easier to actually acquire these clients and run test phases or give them something of value. And this ultimately will result in more responses, more leads, et cetera, et cetera. So now hopping into number two, crafting an enticing pitch. And the reason why this follows the service is the pitch is really derived from the service that you're offering, right? So for example, I've seen it a lot where marketing agencies will offer digital ads and they just say, hey, we're going to offer digital ads. We'll take a percent off the top. That's a really hard pitch. You're basically competing with a million different marketing agencies. To make that infinitely better and get infinitely more clients and replies, what you can do is you can do pay for results. Now, this is really difficult to do unless you're an expert at digital ads. However, there's a lot of companies who just don't run digital ads. So what I've seen a lot of companies do, which I think you could probably do yourself, is they find companies who aren't currently running any digital ads, but they might have some website traffic. And what they do is they offer pay for performance. So this makes it really easy just to retarget website visitors who visit the page, are interested, then disappear. That company's not engaging them, so they can benefit a lot from just retargeting their website visitors. You can help them set that up, track it, and then you can get paid for performance on bringing these customers back to their website. Sometimes agencies can abuse this, but for all intents and purposes, it can be a win-win. Another option is to build a website for somebody before they actually pay you. Just say, hey, I built you a website. Is this something you might be interested in? Either way, in both instances, the risk is really reversed. And that's kind of the main thing here. The enticing pitch should be putting the risk on you, not necessarily the client, making it ultimately easier to book meetings, close deals, and onboard those clients, and hopefully develop long-term partnerships with these clients so they don't churn at super high rates like most customers do at most marketing agencies. So that's number two. And again, I cannot stress it enough. Spend a ton of time on crafting your pitch, even test other offerings. Just make sure it's something that's super enticing to your ideal customer profile. Next thing, number three is selecting an outreach tool. So for us, of course, we use Leadloft for all of our outreach, but it's really up to you. Just make sure you select a tool that can run email outreach, LinkedIn outreach, maybe is really simplistic. It can help you track that deal flow like Leadloft. And the reason I recommend this is the simpler the tool, the easier it is to test, refine, and adjust. If you have 5 different tools integrated together, every time you want to test something new, it gets really, really complicated. So again, select an outreach tool that's multi-channel, can find emails, can verify data, and basically is just simplistic and an all-in-one tool for the most part. And now we can really get into it with number 4, which is writing great copy. So let's hop into Leadloft really quickly and run through how you can actually kind of use that copy. So hop into Leadloft here. This is what Leadloft looks like, right? And of course, it does find emails, it can engage on email, on LinkedIn, et cetera, et cetera. But let's just build a playbook really quickly. And for this instance, we'll just imagine we're a marketing agency and we're doing some kind of risk reversal with digital ads, outbound lead gen. So we're using AI playbook builder. This will actually draft and write the outreach copy for us. In most cases, it's ready to use, but I always recommend giving it a once over. Humans still are better than AI, especially if you're looking to really craft an enticing value-driven offering. So the pitch is we offer digital marketing and we charge on a pay for performance. There's no risk to you. There we go. Go ahead and generate this with AI. Again, it will write this copy, email steps, LinkedIn steps, calling tasks if your team does want to cold call. Leadloft can find direct dials if you want it to. Costs around 50 cents per phone number. But there we go. So here's the copy. So it opens up with Bounce Shield, and Leadloft does verify every single email, but what Bounce Shield does is it takes it to a different degree of verification. So this actually really ensures whether or not the email can be verified or not. Oftentimes we'll see emails that are unverified or marked as risky. Bounce Shield can actually determine whether or not those are in fact verifiable or invalid. You see this email step, it looks pretty solid. Are you doing anything new this quarter to drive more inbound leads? I'm with Leadloft. We run digital marketing on a pay for performance model. So only pay when we deliver results, no risk on your side. So I actually think it's a really strong email. For the most part, it looks really nice. So from here, I'll go ahead and just click use playbook. I don't think there needs to be a lot of editing there. Just to make sure you all kind of understand our approach to generating these leads. If you are in this instance, what you want to do is make sure that this offer is really interesting. So in this case, I think it works really well because it's offering a no risk offering. So there's a lot of value to be driven there if they actually hop on the call. But if you're offering something that's maybe a little less valuable, maybe not necessarily a pay for performance model, make sure that what you're offering here is something of value. For example, from our team, maybe we reach out to you and we say, hey, we have a platform that can automate lead generation and book meetings on your behalf. And then the question there is where I'd want to offer the value, where I'd say, happy to show you how we book 40 meetings every week. Let me know if you're interested in seeing it. So in this case, I'm showing them a process that really works. So a good way to think about this is, if you see this email, would you be interested in replying to it? If you don't think you would be, probably not the best email, right? So make sure it's something offering a lot of value. There's an enticing reason to actually respond to this email. And now from there, let's hop into step number 5, which is setting the campaign live. So from here, you now have everything set up, right? You have a service that you're offering, you have an enticing pitch, you have a tool, and you have great copy that will actually generate leads. So that's all great. The foundation's laid, you're ready to go, you're ready to book meetings. From here, all you need to do is hop into LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You'll see Leadloft has this segment at the bottom. Say, maybe I'm going after founders, for example. And then you can see I have a playbook. So if you select a playbook here, when you click save on contacts, we'll actually immediately enroll them in this playbook. So it's one click to find contact information and start engaging them. It makes it really easy for you. So we'll hop over here. Maybe we'll filter for a couple people. I'll use a save search, keep it simple. So there we go, founder, owner, United States. Okay, so this is maybe not the best search, but I'd recommend narrowing it down more than this. Make sure it's really honed in on your ICP. From here, basically just search for somebody you want to get in touch with. And when you do, just click save next to them. By clicking the save button, Leadloft will automatically find their contact information, verify it in real time, and then enroll them in that playbook selected. If I hop back into Leadloft here, there they are. You can see new. We found one email so far. If I give it a second, of course, Leadloft will be able to find more. Now 2 emails, so on and so forth. If I open up Michelle here from Impact Media, you can see we've pulled her in here. We have her email. That green dot indicates it's verified. We have her LinkedIn URL, so we can actually engage her on LinkedIn as well. And she's being engaged in that playbook. So everything we've done is now ready to go, right? We have our pitch, we have our offering, we have that great copy. And all we do is we hop into LinkedIn Sales Navigator, filter for the contacts we want to get in touch with, click save, and then Leadloft will automatically pull all of that information into Leadloft and start engaging it. It's really, really simple. If you want to go a step further, you can actually automate this by going to LinkedIn, just copying that search URL, and then going back to Leadloft here. And of course, with this playbook, what you can do is you can just select it, duplicate that playbook. We'll say AI prospector, and we'll just say founders of startups located in the US. Say founders here, continue. Now what we're building is a playbook that will actually have AI agents prospect on our behalf. So instead of us going one by one, clicking here, the AI agents will actually do that process for us. The really cool thing here is go to advanced targeting, and that URL we copied from before, paste it down, click save, and you're ready to go. So now you still have that same offering, that same pitch, and when you're ready to go, click start playbook. And when you do, instead of you enrolling contacts into this playbook, you'll actually have AI agents go out on your behalf, reviewing all of the contacts and the companies in that list and saving them on your behalf. Of course, once they're saved, they'll automatically begin, or Leadloft will automatically start engaging them in all these steps in that playbook that you built out. So there you have it. That's how to generate leads for a marketing agency with LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Again, it's really crucial that you make it a super enticing pitch and copy that really highlights and offers value. So that pitch is really useful. It adds to the copy. It makes it easy to write that copy. And that copy is just as important. Make sure that copy really capitalizes on the value that you are offering. Then again, after that, make sure you have a great tool, run outreach across email, across LinkedIn, and keep it simple. You don't need to make it overly complicated. If you have a great pitch, simple, clear copy, things will work really well for you. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or my team. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.